Remaining storage, 1 hour. This is Courier Owner here with the Rising Eyes podcast. Here today to explain to you the right thing to do. You have to do the right thing to do. The thing that you know is the right thing to do. The most morally bestest good decision you can possibly make. I happen to be a hero. I do the right thing to do. Because it's the right thing to do. I don't do what's right because it's what I want to do. I don't do what's right because it's what I want to do. I don't do the right thing because it's what I feel like doing. I do the right thing to do because it's the right it's the right thing to do. I am actually a hero. You people don't know what I do. You people don't know the things that I do and I do on a day-to-day basis. But I do the right thing to do because it's the right thing to do. It might not make a whole lot of money, but it's still what's the right thing to do. I do what the right thing to do would be to do. Do you do the right thing to do? Maybe you do, but then again, maybe you don't do the right thing to do. What about that? I have a theory that when the Aamaaaayzzze get here to planet Earth, they're going to use the financial money fiscal accumulation system of humanity in first world civilization. And they're going to look at all the human beings who made the most amount of money. They're going to round them up and say, okay, human beings, who among the human race, are the people that made the most monies? And the people that made the most monies are going to stand forward proudly, believing that they passed the test to see who's the greatest human being, who had the most ruthless, merciless perseverance, who was able to strive the most, the hardest, to sacrifice the most, to focus all their energy and attention in a certain way. They did work in a certain way. They focused, they concentrated daily, every day, a certain way. They used magic, spells, voodoo, Wicca. They used money spells, the law of attraction, the secret, the power of positive thinking. And they manifested great amounts of money and wealth for themselves by selling goods and services like sugar and drugs and junk food and cigarettes and gas and oil and coal and disposable cups and plastic toys for children and bridges and infrastructure and square buildings. They were the most efficient, maximized efficiency people who did the most maximum things. They produced the most good stuff for the economy of human civilization. Those people will step forward proudly, and they will puff out their chests and put their noses up and their chins up, and they'll be like, "It was me, Aamaaaayzzze. We, us, were the most richest people. We are the ones that kept human first world civilization going. Well, all these stupid, idiot, lazy, retarded, insane, drug addict buffoons were sleeping on mattresses, shooting up on the side of the street." Not that they were great people either, we'll get to that in a second. But they'll say, these lazy, idiot buffoons who wasted away on the side of the street and expected people to give them free stuff and free things for free. We, the elite chosen individuals who worked our asses off to manifest and focus and make the most amount of money that anybody could possibly make, so that we could have mansions with 75 rooms in them, and we could own private personal jets with bathrooms and toilets and pianos in them, and we could cheat on our mistresses with more mistresses, and cheat on our wives, or never actually have sex with our wives. Just pay our wives a bunch of money to sit and look pretty while we go and have sex with a whole bunch of supermodels and mistresses. Oh, lol. Or get children and take them to an island on a private jet and do things with them and get adrenochrome out of their glandular systems. We were the chosen. We were the ones that worked the hardest. We were reincarnated over and over again until we lost all of our humanity and compassion and emotion and heart and soul. And all we did was focus all of our energy and attention repetitively, excessively, in a hyper-focused, laser-focused certain way, so that we were able to accumulate the most amount of wealth according to the human calculated system in first world civilization wealth accumulation. We did it. Praise us. We're the best, smartest, mostest, hardest workingest. Where's our reward for the great things that we did? Where's our reward for the accomplishments that we accomplished? That we built these rocket ships and we went to Mars and we terraformed other planets so that we could build mining operations and mine for resources like helium and gas and coal and metal, so that we could pay more human peasants to get on ships and go to these horrible places and work their asses off to get mining gold, silver, rocks, minerals, helium-3 or whatever the fuck it's called. And then they were able to support our industries so that we could put more shitty, redundant, churned out corporate cartoon characters on cereal boxes and sell a bunch of sugar and junk food to kids and keep that economy going so that we could have a good time in our 75 floor, 175 room mansions that we deserve and we earned with our hard toiling sacrifice on our 50 maids and our 70 mistresses and all that good stuff. They're gonna be like, what's our even more reward than what we already got for ourselves for having this advantage over everybody else, for happening to have been here longer as an older soul and spending all of our time and focus all our energy on how to accumulate physical wealth in the physical, financial, fiscal system of the physical 3D reality, mastering our dominion over that system. They'll be like, praise me, Ananuki. You called us forward. We were the ones who passed the test. You wanted to filter out the humans who had the most perseverance, who were the most efficient, who were the most organized, who sacrificed their heart and soul and creativity in order to accumulate the most amount of wealth. What's our reward, Ananuki? And the Ananuki are going to see these snobby, pretentious people and they're going to be like, oh, really? You were the ones who passed the test. You were the human beings who came out of the woodwork and proven yourselves to be the richest, most elite humans who could organize the industries of later followers to do your bidding. Here you go. Here's your reward. And the Ananuki are going to push a button, and a trap door is going to open up in the floor, and the richest people are going to fall down in a tunnel to hell. That's what's going to happen. And then all the other people that weren't the richest people, but they still were financially well off, are going to go to a nicer place in hell. They're going to go to a suburban purgatory, where they just get to like mow lawns all day and jerk off to porn. But it won't be as good as what's going to happen to all the peasants who have no money. Because really the moral system of our planet Earth, it seems you can tell who the greatest people are the people that can't make any money. That seems to be the case so far. I see a lot of people who sold their soul to get rich, but they don't have a lot of spiritual integrity or moral integrity. Well, I, Corey Romer, did the right thing to do because it was the right thing to do. You know how I know this? Because I did the right thing to do, and now I don't have any money. And if I hadn't done that right thing to do, I might have some kind of financial abundance. Financial stability. But I kept making the right decision too many times. I listened to my heart tone. I listened to my moral compass. Even when I knew it was sacrificing they were actually in place by myself. Wow! Who gets to do that in modern day first world civilization? Do you get to actually afford to live in a place by yourself? Are you able to afford an actual house or an actual apartment by yourself? How do you do that? I don't know. I kept trying to do that honestly by making an honest living. Every time I was faced with a dilemma, they said, Corey, you can sell your soul to Satan. These bad things to do to be financially okay. Thousands of years ago. I was like, that's tempting, but it's not the right thing to do. I can't do it. It would be wrong. I can't do the wrong thing. I have to do the right thing to do. So all of you all are on YouTube. I can't tell you what the I can tell you. I'll try to explain it. Kick my ass off on the airway. I can't tell you about it. Can't talk about what the right thing is. You don't have to see for yourself. But a word of encouragement. Body. Feels like they may not do so well. Music, eh? Just remember, you're probably doing the right thing to do. Just the right thing to do. And whatever you do, make sure you always continue to do that thing, the right thing to do. Because it'll be a reward for you. And there to be angels, space angels from outer space arrive on planet Earth to judge all of humanity. See whose names are written. The Book of Life, in the Book of Light, in the Book of Trees, in the Book of Babies. Okay. Make sure you all continue to do the right thing to do. Whatever that means for you. Right thing.